Okay, welcome to my stream. Nemesias here, host of Isometric Action RPGs. Today we are going to see a new game coming out, Acid Rust actually. My face is not necessary here. And let's proceed to the game. Okay, we're going to examine this game step by step. We're going to see this version of the game, the 1.0 version, if it's going to be an interesting ARPG or it is be something that will lost in time eventually. I don't know if you hear the sound of the game. So let's go create the new character to see what is all going about. This is an action RPG type of game, a Poe-like, a Diablo-like, a Last Epoch-like. And here we are starting with a character selection screen, or to be honest, the character creation screen. What we have two base body shapes, male or female. Okay, we are playing with these parametrics to create our dream character. We also have to choose the spine also, that's fine. Okay, these are the options. Let's put some bird here to be homeless. Okay, and this is something we see also in other games, to choose your weapon of preference, and depending on your choosing weapon, your playstyle and your builds are with this weapon. Okay, I go with a bow. There are options here. Normal loot says me that we have the availability to have an access share start between all my characters. Okay, I will go with the normal loot at this time. I will name the character Nemesias. Let's go. Okay, we're in campaign mode and we're starting our journey. I will examine this game step by step to see if it's going to be an interesting title or it is going to be lost in time. As I see, my character is already had an ability. Let's see some things here. Okay, we have a Tetris type inventory. You see there are many squares here. And there are many details. That's fine. What is that? Ah. Blue, common, uncommon, purple, red, and finally orange. Okay, this is the loot tire rarity of this game. We play with the left mouse, but we also have the opportunity to play, if I remember well, also with the WASD. We can also swap the mouse button. Let's do a swap here. I'm an orchid that will try to play this game and click to move, but we have also the available to play the game with WASD. This is the first time I will try this game, so we're gonna see this game step by step together. Let's see some other stuff here. Okay, here is something like the charm system of Diablo 2, Hero Siege, or the relic system of Last Epoch. Probably we're gonna see some charms here, and we're gonna gain their powers. Let's continue. Okay, we have an RPG option here. Actually, I think that depending of my answer, I will gain a different stat. Okay, I'm going with kindness. And here you are. As I said, that it's an excellent feature here. I will receive a special item based on your top response type. Okay. And there are the rewards. And these rewards, they're gonna benefit my character. That's a little nice detail. Okay, here we are. And this is... Okay, the game doesn't help me to pick up this thing. Now I managed to take it. Increase the amount of extraction gate. Okay, now we're going to do something very rare or something that is innovative in the action RPG world. We're going to play a game which is a mix between Diablo and Tetris, as I understand. Campaign bonus item. I'm going to put this kind of charm here. I don't get these red orbs above the characters, the enemies and the character. Okay, we gain our first level. Now we have an ability augment. And this is equivalable to all abilities. It means that, let's see our new ability. Okay, we have many options, from passive ones to more active. Let's summon something here. Okay, now we have another ability. Okay, this is a new game, I have to learn the mechanics. To be honest, the zoom in, zoom out is not quite enjoyable. You see, this has to be fixed. A waypoint. I don't know. Okay, let's summon. We are summon some kind of ethereal knives. Okay. What else the game tells us? Okay, we have to learn this game. It is not a quite easy game, not quite straightforward, but it is very interesting. The combat is not easy. It requires a preparation. It's not easy like last epoch at the beginning. We're in the beginning and we're still available to die at every second. Character traits, what is that? Minor trait. We have also crafting, dungeon, campaign, what is that? Reroller. Your target item must have enough reforce point to use this crafting item. Rerolls the modifiable values of the target augment. Okay, we have some kind of crafting orbs, similar to Path of Exile. That's fine, it gives diversity of builds. Minor trait. Go to the abilities. Okay, I will find how I use the abilities of this game. Here is our inventory. You see there everything square, like just like a Tetris game. Okay. Okay, I have a dagger here. Let's see the melee. Another level up. I unlocked a slot. A slot where? Okay, now what happened now? Okay, now the game provides me with a space to put abilities. Now it has some logic. I didn't see this system in other RPGs. This is completely unique and prototype. So I will gain powers and I will build my character depending on the slots of my inventory. That's fine. Let's proceed. I'm gonna die soon here. What is the health potions? Oh, heals allies. I'm gonna die soon, very soon. I don't have also health potions to drink. That's a big no. Now I'm gonna be a coward. Okay, I died. What happened next? What happens when I'm dying? When I'm dying, I'm going to die again. I have to swap my weapon. A ferryman arrives. And what happened next? You have plenty of fight left. So we have to pay to the ferryman, such like the old ancient myth in Greece with Herodas, to bring us back to the game. You know what? I'm not happy with the dagger. I'm going to play with a rage character. What is that? A waypoint. So we are here. Let's see how big is this game actually. Where the graveyard? We are here. These are all waypoints. There are a dozen of waypoints in a small area, the starting area of the game. So it's going to be a big game, not a small one. These are the other world areas, as I see. Okay, and we are doing these 10 minutes of gaming, this little portion. Points of interest, fast travel point, dungeon entrance, shrines, corruption guide, secret boss. I have to go here. So it's going to be a long journey. New ability available. Let's see. No, I don't have any new ability available. What is that? Can I put this into abilities? No. I have to learn the mechanics. The zoom in, zoom out is not quite operational. It is not functional, actually. The graphics are not quite good, not terrible. But the whole system with the Tetris inventory is very promising. And I like that because it shows us that the developer put a lot of souls to this game. Actually, the Salmon is a version of a metallic weapon. Something like an animate weapon in Poe. I'm gonna die because I don't have killing potions. I don't know what is all these red orbs above the characters. Now the Karen visit me again. It's a small area here. Reminds me of Path of Exile boss Malachi. Okay, Karen again, the ferryman. I can't afford anything. Depending of what I offer, this let's offer this to see if it's happened something else. I'm wondering if I found the town, if there is a town, just to trade some stuff. Die, motherfuckers. Crafting. Campaign, dungeon, ingredients, keys. Okay, it has a great craft system. I'm going to do a detailed video when I learned all the mechanics. A random health potion. And where is the health potion? It is not in my gear. It is not on character traits. Sure not on the abilities. This game is not easy. It has to study many facts. You have to see a lot of information to understand what happens clearly. I'm gonna die again. Okay, it is not quite safe here to fight just to die. More bolts. So I put this down with strike. But as you see, it doesn't fit here. So I have to improve my character. So this augment improve my skill. First of all, I have to find a way to gain some health, because it is going to be very painful if I die often, very often. Okay, die again. I don't understand why I have to do this mini game with the deaths every time I die. If it is very necessary. It is quite annoying. I don't know if the enemies are respawned after every time I die. That was actually a big hit. Not again, not again. It's quite hilarious. What is all about with this red orb above my head? Character traits. I don't have any character traits. I have these campaign bonuses. And the poor gear. Okay, I'm dying. I'm dying very soon. I'm gonna die very soon. That was a suicide mission. I gain also level. Wait. You don't want that? Now the game is stuck. This thing here, I don't know how. Let me some things. I'm at level 3. I'm a female with a beard. Now I see that I created a female character with a beard. How stupid I am. Okay, this is slot unlocker here. What, is not a callable again? Okay, and I'm going to play this mini game again. The ferryman arrives. I don't have anything to give him. Okay. I don't know what it's all about with this orbs above the character's enemies. Oh, I found a unique item. What's that? I have a unique drop. I had a unique drop. I had a unique drop at this game. At level 1. That is very nice. Okay, I'm very proud with my unique drop. I was very lucky actually. Okay, I loot some stuff here. Okay, now with this Tetris environment Diablo type of game, instant death, and this little mini game with a map of Malachi on Poe, Act 4. Ferryman here. I can't afford anything. Let me be. a unique gear body drop a few moments ago. Now I understand some mechanics. The game is not easy to learn, but if you learn how to play this game, it's going to be very satisfaction. I don't know. Okay. Strike combo. What is that? I hold a random movement gear, but it gives me a unique great maul. Another unique, the lack of the streamer. Two uniques in about 20 minutes. Yes, this is a unique item. Let's see what this does. Plus 200 strike base damage. 3 attacks with the combo. Final attack is somatic. Grants ability leap. Okay. Let's change the rage. Also we have the leap ability. Let's try it. To a poor enemy. Oh! That was very impressive. A bow, a rare bow. Let's loot that. Okay. Okay, now the game is interesting. Now the game shows us some true potential to be addictive. So this is a Tetris type, Diablo type inventory game that you have to free some area, some space area on your inventory to put abilities, to put traits, and to have a diversity of builds. This is not a quite easy game to understand, but if you understand some mechanics, it's going to be a very addictive title. What's What is that? Okay, I have to be cautious here. Now the game is going to be interesting, as I said before. If you understand the mechanics, this is going to be a great game. The same unique goat drop again. Yes, this is the same unique. Let me be. Okay, we have to choose the abilities. There are many options. I'm going with the option 3. Fortunately, I'm dying again. Now my character is stuck here. I'm gonna change weapon in case, just to unstuck the character. Okay, the character is stuck totally. I'm gonna play again the game. I'm at level 4. I accidentally create a woman and gave her a beard. I'm not a woke agenda fan. It is a Tetris inventory type of game, but already we gained some unique gear, a unique great maul, and I'm wearing a unique armor. Let's proceed to the game. How many of them are here? Okay. I'm gonna change the... I'm gonna play with WASD. I'm gonna play it with the WASD to see if it's greater than the traditional click to move. I'm an old head and I prefer the click to move option, but let's try if at this particular game the WASD is a better option. One down, two down, three down. Many mobs here. It is not an easy game. If we play Last Epoch, for example, at the beginning, we don't have this kind of problems to be ready to die at the beginning of the campaign. Okay, now I have to choose traits, gears and potions in every shrine. Okay, again unique boots. That's very nice. Let's go again with click to move to play some piano here with my 1 to 3 abilities. It is going to be more easy. I promised myself to study this game and made an analysis video because it has many non-native options that we don't ever seen in other games. This Tetris time progression of the character, it is quite new to the genre. It is a total new idea. And you have to learn some patterns to be functional. New ability available. I'm not ready to. Let's see something here. No, it's not functional. Okay, I have to choose now abilities. I'm going to do a healing ability. A unique drop. Time. Let's see what drop was that. Something interesting drop. Let's examine the rarity types to see what the rarity types of this game. Oh, it's a completely Tetris. Let's put this healing potion here. Okay, what I was thinking about. So as you see, you have a different type of rarities at this game. You see the color of the loot is different. Let's see some things here. Where at the beginning of the game we're wearing unique items inventory, and the fights you see are quite difficult. This is not a typical cup of tea RPG. You are not going to see that in a game such like Last Epoch, for example. It is not quite a skill issue. It is how this game is designed. It has many flaws. Die again. It is not the best RPG in the era, but it is very non-native ideas, and it's going to be something unique. It is not going to be a blockbuster, an AA game. I understand that because it is created only for one person, if I remember well. But it has many innovative ideas, such like a doll type inventory mixed with Tetris type building progression. We have many types of loot also here. This is the inventory of this game. We have character traits, abilities, and we have to gain levels to build some space here just to equip this kind of stuff. This stuff is like the gems of Path of Exile, and the abilities. You are going to lose your mind in this game, actually. A shrine, let's see what the shrine has to provide us. This is a bug actually. Now I'm at the shrine. And, okay, we have reward choices here. A random movement gear, a new defensive trait, and a new shock mod augment. Okay, I have already a summon ability. I summon a kind of a weapon. So I'm going to put... Oh, I'm between new defensive trait and new summon augment. I'm going with new defensive trait actually. Okay. Now, as you see, here we have to play Tetris on our own inventory. We have to gain levels to release all this space, similar to charms of Diablo, but these are not quite stats. These are actually our skills and passive abilities. This is not a quite easy game to demonstrate because it has some ideas weird and new ones. But I'm trying my best with my bad English to explain what I see on my screen. I'm seeing this game right now with you at the beginning. I don't know anything else about this game. To be honest, I played this game about 2.5 years ago, but it is very quite different with the version I played before. And this game came out just yesterday. It is a new game actually. Now I have to play with an MLE. Let's see. This is a unique maul. I'm gonna change the bow. As you see already, all the slots of abilities are occupied. Okay, that's nice. That was very nice and impressive. But the game has to improve some things to consider to be a great game, an antagonist to the other mainstream. But it's a quite good start. The battle is quite responsive. It is not clunky, but they have to fit some things on the camera. Again, level, new augment discover. Let's go to the abilities to see if this thing fits here. Crafting ability, character traits, and a new augment discover. Nova effective proficiency increased. As you can see, this is a Tetris kind of game. Okay, let's switch with the... Come on, quick. Actually, the melee fight was quite interesting. What I do? This is the strike, Miles 1. We gain abilities through drops that the abilities already have also rarities tires, and we free some space here on the inventory of each ability just to put a little traitorous game, an inventory management game, to create our build. For example, this strike mouse is combined also with size factor, increase the size of ability, affects all these radius. We have two of this stuff here. We also increase the base damage and the healing of the ability, and also we are getting the more pierces augment, which increases the amount of times in a project can pierce. That's the way we are going to build our abilities, and with synergies we are going to have our character progressed. Oh, I have a fire crown. Okay, a crown of my best friend, Mr. Fire. I'm gonna do it short. So, Fire, this is your crown. You already have a fire crown. Let's see the crown of Mr. Fire here. Where is the crown? And as you see, this is a Greek-oriented crown. What is that? Here we select something like an ascendancy, as I understand. I'm going to be the sentinel, and we're going to fight. Oh, I'm not going to be anything. I'm just going to fight the sentinel. It's a boss fight, actually, not a... if this game find a big company to advertise and increase the quality of the title, it's going to be a very good game. Actually, it has many good ideas. And now what? This version is quite different than the one I played 2 years before. Because I played this game 2 years ago and I presented it on my channel also. What level am I? My character actually here is at the level 10, 12. The map, as I see it, with a square shape, reminds me of Loki, heroes of mythology. Even the red dots are quite similar. You have to proceed through an enormous map in a square side map just to get to the other, to another area. Cape. It is not a quite easy game. It is not a game just to start. You are going to die even at the first stages. It's guaranteed that. Also, the mechanics are very strange and you have to study to learn them. It is not your typical ARPG, but that is also very attractive. So I'm going to go through this quest giver, I suppose. As you can see, all these augments have a rarity type. This base damage is more efficient than this base damage. This is a rare base damage and this is a normal base damage. And those are all, they are all abilities. And with this inventory Tetris type of gaming, we improve our character. The soundtrack, it's okay. It's very haunted, creepy forest. What's that? So with all these options, with also all these dialogue options, I gain a campaign relic. A new unique item, somatic axe. What kind of item is that? Okay, I'm going to destroy all these shrines just to finish the first area of the game. Now my character feels more strong. If a studio hired this guy and his idea of this game and put money on this game, it will be a very I don't know how to express that in English. Anyway, you understand what I'm meaning. Okay. I'm already level up. So the option here is to destroy more shrines. As I said before, when I learn the mechanics of this game, I'm going to do an informative video. It has some innovative ideas, some prototype ideas that are new to the genre. It is not an AAA blockbuster game, but it has soul and spark. We have to build our character through some kind of Tetris gameplay. Through the campaign we have the ability to unlock these slots of our inventory, of actually the skills inventory, and as we free these slots, we have this kind of abilities to increase the strength of our character. I'm gonna change let's see if this melee weapon do the job. Okay, and new Samor Olberg. I will choose that. Okay, what we have here? Oh my god, that was unexpected. Oh shit. Okay, we're going to play this mini game again. Ferryman arrives. I don't have nothing to give you share. That was very unacceptable. to kill by... I didn't see the enemy approach. Anyway, let's continue through the first act. One shot. What is this? Is a point-like game? One shot, man. At the beginning of the game. I'm gonna change the weapon, actually. It is not a weapon, it's what they say, skill issue. Come on, I don't have anything to say. Okay, I'm gonna... As you see, we are going to the abilities and we unlock another area to put another... to augment our skill. For example, the strike mouse, now it's augmented, it's improved with all this stuff. But it's a Tetris type of game. We have to be very cautious of how to arrange our inventory, to manage. We have to do inventory management. I say that. Anyway, I'm gonna play with a bow. It is not a quite easy game to understand. The mechanics are new to me. It is not going to be an AA game, but it is very clever and ambitious at this time. You can play this game with the traditional click to move movement or through WSD with WASD. The choice is yours. I'm an Orchid and because it has many abilities, I'm gonna play it like a piano. It is more suitable to me. But as I said, the choice is yours. I'm not going to have a debate of what kind of movement you prefer. Sorry for my bad English and sorry because I'm not a pro player. But my passion to RPGs, it is something that many people don't beat it. I have one of the greatest libraries on the world about these games. And I die because I was arrogant. I've got... I don't know why this mini game is necessary to die and pay a tribute to Ferryman. I don't know what it's all about with this red orbs above my head and above the enemy's head. I'm gonna die again. I was playing this game 2.5 years ago when it was in the early access, and it was a completely different game. It has nothing to do with the today approach. Ferryman arrives. I have nothing to afford to you. Okay, well, let's see what I'm worrying about. Here is the loot rarity of the game. The blue gear is uncommon, the yellow one is more advanced, purple one is at the mid of the game, the red items, and the orange items are the actually best for keep. So I'm gonna change my gear now to melee. No, up, down. That was quite impressive. Okay, now what? Okay. Now I have a partner. Finally, I have a partner right now. And I'm dying. Okay, now what I have to do? This is my partner. Now I'm going to be to the question mark. I'm going to avoid all the enemies just to proceed to the boss, if it is possible. As I said before, this map reminds me of an old game, Loki, Heroes of Mythology. I said it finally. Okay, unlock another waypoint. No, this is a boss fight. Our final fight. And I have to be cautious here because I'm going to die several times. And I know that because I'm not a good player. And I don't have patience. Okay, that was very interesting. That was very unexpected. We managed to fight the first boss of the game. I like that it has a story. Okay, this is some kind of bad, I don't know. Now what? Now what? I'm here, what I have to do now? Let's go to the waypoint. Okay, I don't understand where I have to go now. It is very quite frustrating. This chick is died. What he wants? This is Mr. Fire. Current region. Dungeon 1. I don't find the secret boss. I do the shrines. I do the corporation guide. And now what? What I have to do? Probably it is a bug. Let's do a final effort. Let's go to the main menu. Okay, let's play with my character again. I'm level 6. Let's enter the gold. And here we are out the base.
Omen, welcome to the Celestial Hub. I'm Handler, your benevolent overlord. Glad you made it here after... A grateful and compliant Omen? I better save the recipe I used. Do more... Draculas are some of the nicest beings you'll ever meet, and I would never accept a contract against
Okay,
one.
depending of the dialogues.
Huge payday, that is.
Okay, now I'm talking I'm repeating it. Depending on the choices we made at the dialogues, we are gained some different bonuses, and this is a quite a new feature, and it is very nice.
When you're
Okay. Here well, we have these campaign bonuses. And this is actually our hideout. Let's explore this hideout. This is our hideout in the game Sand Rust. The gates. We have a key to get here. We need a key. The storage. The crafter. What's that? Enemy practice. Okay. Ally dummy. Some choices are very interesting. Okay, and this is the game, the end game, or the campaign game one. We were here to the, we are here to the hub. We already finished the graveyard, and there are so many areas to explore. Okay, I'm gonna play this game, finish it, and make a 2-minute review video. And also, I'm gonna record the bosses. This game deserves better recognition, so I'm gonna milk the cow. No, where am I? Here I am. Okay, that was the end of the stream. I hope you enjoy or don't enjoy. It depends on your taste, the video I made. And I'm gonna wish you to have a great day. Be healthy, be kind, and love yourself more than anything else on the world. Or not. Love the others. The choice is yours. Is yours. Bye bye. I'm gonna quit